Welcome to Frosting Your Gravy, everyone. It's been a rough week. I've been down in bed for a few days, and my people have been taking care of me. And today, for the first time, I got out of bed and I had a craving. I had to have fluffy flapjacks, and I decided that I will share my recipe with you guys so you can hopefully make them at home also and enjoy them with your families. I just want to show you the texture. Look at this. Is this not fluffy, y'all? I think it's totally amazing for a pancake. Look how good. Look at the texture. Cake-like almost, is it not? So stinking soft and yummy. Let me focus on it. Look at that. The softness. You'll see this? Oh my goodness. That is what you want in a pancake, people. Am I right? Every one of them in this layer. Look. You can do variations. You can add a blueberry to it. It will also be absolutely fantastic. So it's really basic. Into this mixing bowl, I measured 1.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a couple of shakings of salt, and I vigorously stirred it all together very well. So it's very important to distribute our baking powder and baking soda and salt into the flour really well. And for the wet ingredients, I measured out 1 cup of milk, and into it I added 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I stirred it and I left it alone for about 10 minutes. And now into the milk I will crack 2 room temperature eggs, 1 small splash of vanilla extract. I don't measure vanilla, just about a teaspoon. Break the eggs and whisk everything together to a smooth consistency. Right now I also have 2 tablespoons of butter melting on the stove. Whisk the butter in. Pour our wet ingredients into dry. And it's essential not to over mix it. We're going to just barely stir this together to unite wet and dry ingredients. We want to leave it slightly lumpy. If you mix it to completely smooth, your pancakes might come out very flat, undesirably flat. So this needs to be barely mixed. Make sure you run your spoon over to sort of pick up the flour at the very bottom too, and mix it in. And this is it. As you can see, it's not even, it's kind of clumpy. That is exactly what we need. And we need to cover it with a lid. I have a lid for this plastic container. I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes before I start frying. Heat up your skillet. Non-stick is always preferable, and add a few tablespoons of butter to melt. Pancakes love butter, so let's be generous. Once the butter has melted, reduce heat to medium-low. And here's our batter. we're not going to stir at all. Look at those bubbles there. That's perfect. No more stirring. That one time when we stirred it and left it alone, that's it. The only thing we're going to do is just scoop it from the edges, because this is future pancakes we don't want to waste. And grab, this is like a little ladle, my favorite tool for pancakes. Scoop up your batter and onto the skillet. And if you're a perfectionist, try to move it around to make it a circle. And then back to it, and I'm gonna scoop again, going right under to get a full scoop without stirring. Let the excess fall off and onto a skillet. And again, whilst it's trying to spread to the sides, try to make it into a circle. And whilst they're cooking, don't be in a hurry to flip them. If we grab it too early and try to flip, we'll have a unsightly crack in our pancakes, and we don't want that. So let it cook on low until we see lots of bubbles popping up on the top. And this is much better looking now. I see lots of bubbles popping, and I also see how the pancakes have fluffed up. That is what we look for. And insert your spatula in a very quick motion right under and check the bottom. Yep, the bottom has cooked. And flip it. Perfect. And flip, and perfect. And literally under a minute on this side, just so that the part that's touching the skillet gets set. Look under real quick. Completely done. And repeat the process. Add another chunk of butter, let it melt, and without stirring your batter at all, keep scooping up and finish cooking on low heat the rest of that batter. And look at our pancakes! I'm so excited to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to Frosting Your Gravy for more delicious videos in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.